Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your June Love and Relationships reading. This is a collective reading for all Sun, Moon, and Venus placements in Virgo, as well as rising sign Virgo. If you're not sure of your planetary placements, you can search the internet for free natal chart and input your information, and they'll provide that for you. I've pre-shuffled the cards, cleansed the space and the cards, and we're ready to begin your reading for June Love and Relationships. I'll pull 5 tarot cards for your reading, and more for clarification is needed. And then at the end, I'll pull one of these Crystal Spirits Oracle cards to sum things up or see what else Spirit wants to emphasize for the month of June. These first 2 cards represent you and your person. Okay, it looks like you might be in a serious relationship. The 4 of Wands, this is wand energy. Virgo, you're an earth sign. Wands are fire energy, and they represent Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. This card usually represents a celebration with friends, and often marriage. So it could be that this is very much on your mind. And this Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands energy, that's not gender specific. It could be either or. This is someone who also represents fire, all of that inspiration and extra energy that fire signs bring to whatever they're doing, as well as planning and design. So I don't know if whether or not the two of you your thinking is aligned and you're ready to start planning to bring your relationship to the next step with a ceremony or a contract. Let me see where your last full moon was. Your last full moon was in home, family, roots, and security, foundations. 4s represent foundations. So it could be that between you and your person, and this could be any of the fire signs or someone with placements in either Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or those signs rising. But it looks like the two of you are contemplating, planning for the next step, and you're ready to level up in your relationship here. Where was your eclipse? Okay, your eclipse was in Scorpio, and in your third, which is your third house, for at least for Virgo rising, and that's in the house of communication, social interaction, the mind, thinking. So along with that Wands penchant for planning and design, yes, I think that's exactly where the two of you are thinking about bringing things. But let's see where the relationship is coming from. You've achieved some level of security and success in the world. And yes, see the family here? You both want to bring this into a serious situation where you are fully committed and you want to create a legacy for any children, anyone under your care. There could be an older person, senior citizen, elderly involved. Let's find out where the current situation is. Okay, current situation, King of Cups. Okay. This is your water energy, your emotions, emotional mastery of emotions, expertise, essence of your element. Water element represents love, romance. So it looks like that's come to fulfillment. And you're in a very solid state with your other, or headed that way fairly quickly. These really favorable cards here. And then finally, we have the Ace of Cups. Wow, Virgo. Are you in a good place or what? At least some of you are. I'm not sure with how many of you this is resonating, but okay. Okay, well, let's start elaborating, getting some clarification on things. Is this headed toward a marriage situation? What kind of partnership does the 4 of Wands represent for Virgo? Hangman. Okay. Yes, you're in a planning stage, but you're also sort of in a waiting stage. It could be that you're really in pre-planning stage and you're waiting to see when is going to be a good time to do this, for, not just for others, but for yourselves as well, because you have reached a state. You just recently achieved what you see as enough security that the two of you are ready to step into something contractual, fully committed, and ready to celebrate that union. But right now, you're both, but especially you, are in a period of suspension, and it's not a painful one. Do you see the halo, the glow around the hanged man's head? And by the way, these are not gender specific. So this could be, if you're a female, this could be you easily. But if you're in a wait and see situation, hold on. Let's look at things from all perspectives here. That's what the hanged man does, takes other perspectives. And what they're seeking is enlightenment. They want to make sure they're considering everything. And you know, Virgo, you're a detail person. You're very meticulous about things. You approach things in a very practical, perfectionistic way. Other people rely on you because you take responsibility for your decisions and your actions. You're considered very trustworthy, and you just want to make sure that you are considering everything. You want to keep that reputation of reliability and responsibility because you value that. It's important to you. So right now you're in the pre-planning stages of whatever this is bringing to bear. And let's see what else may be influencing you at this time. Okay. Because you're feeling this success, and that has led to the nines are about fulfillment, and this is fulfillment in terms of love. Okay. And this will represent the new stage in your love. Here, this is emotions, and you're already feeling it. You can already see that this figure here is smiling, may look a little bit smug, like, yes, we arrived. We're finally at a stage where we can solidify and formalize our vows, our commitment to each other. So this fulfillment is what you're feeling right now, and you're not anxious. You may be planning a ceremony for a long time away. You know, you may have decided this won't take place until 24 or early 25. It's hard to tell the exact dates in a collective reading. But yes, you're patient. You're being your typical Virgo self. Well, let's look at your person right now. The Queen of Wands. The mastery of her element takes all the essence of the Wands energy, which is inspiration and energy, and the talents in planning and design, and applies them to their domicile, their castle. At the king level, it's applied to the entire kingdom. But this is someone that you can rely on to make sound decisions in the Wands way, in the way that mature fire element figures do. Okay, let's see more about your person. Oh yes, wow! Talk about a blessed union you have here. Okay, your person sees you as their true love, their absolute true love, and they want to offer themselves as a fully committed partner. They agree that both of you have reached this stage of material success and security. You're ready to build a foundation. And with the King of Cups here, the King, master of his emotions. I hardly know what to say. Everything, you're a wonderful match. You're moving forward. You're doing it the right way. You're taking your time. You're planning carefully. You're looking at all sides of the situation, thinking things through. Because Wands, you are very you get excited. You are inspiring, but you also receive inspiration from spirit. You're in contact with spiritual messages and forces that support you. However, I think you both have learned to keep any impulsive or rash decision making that Wands energy brings, and this is from the love you share, um, the love you share. Because Virgo, your natural inclination is toward Pentacles. You're very well grounded, but right now you're you're lost in love with each other. And I don't think it's at the infatuation or in love stage. I think you're both fully uh, practical and have your feet on the ground, and you've worked on yourselves and your situation to achieve this moment in time, which is ripe for stepping forward. Let's get more of this current energy between you, this King of Cups, where yes, you both feel totally fulfilled with love and emotion, but you're not getting carried away with it. You realize that relationships mean work. They're a process. Just because you're here doesn't mean that it's all downhill from here. That's not the way relationships are. They are a process. They're always work. Let's get a little bit more here about your person. Yes, they see you as their perfect match, their true love. And what else? They feel like it's been work to get here, to get to this point. They've worked hard, you've worked hard to get to this point, and tens mean completion of a cycle. So they know that this stage is at an end, and they are more than ready to move forward to this next stage. This should have gone over here, King of Cups. So this king mastered all this Wands, love at first sight and energy and inspiration, has mastered those emotions. And they see the relationship clearly. They know where to go from here. I want to know more about the King of Cups. Okay, let me get her dressed so YT doesn't get mad. The Star. This is like one wish fulfillment after another. The Star is about your hopes and dreams, your wishes. And you see this union as a culmination of everything you've ever hoped for in a partner and in a coming union. Let me get one more for your partner here. Yes, the Three of Wands, embarking onto something new, a new journey. And again, with that Wands energy of planning and design, thinking first, deciding which of the ships coming in out there will they want to embark upon and leave with when they're ready to sail out of harbor. And this could also indicate travel, could be your honeymoon. Yes, you're planning you're covering all your bases. Both of you are covering all of your bases. Your future, your security, the marriage itself, the wedding, the honeymoon. And you're both at a stressful time right now. Both in a stressful time. You're going to have to be flexible. All good relationships involve flexibility on both parts. So if we have, I don't know the name of that TV show, something about brides that go crazy, brides out of control or whatever. You don't want to be that. Or your other doesn't want to be that. You're both going to maintain control of your emotions during this whole process. You're going to manage your side of the family, their side of the family. Everyone's conflicting ideas about what the wedding or the union should look like. You are going to manage this. You are going to manage it. You're on top of things. Wishes, dreams, fulfillment, ultimate fulfillment, and a guiding star. There's your North Star to guide you. Let's look at this. Eight of Wands. Oh, it's going to happen more quickly than I thought. So apparently, all of this planning, all of these revelations, these insights, you may be in this stage now, but you're soon to reach the culmination. Spirit's offer, God's offer of this cup overflowing with love and emotion. And it's going to happen quickly. Eights are, they're a power number, and they represent infinite manifestation. This is truly a blessed union, Virgo. Truly a blessed union. I don't know what else to say. I don't think you need any more clarification. I'm going to pull an oracle card, see if there's anything we've missed. It's almost like I don't want to spoil it. I don't think we will, because I think even if something challenging comes from this deck, I have a feeling that both of you are mature enough, enlightened enough, in touch with your spiritual side, that you will approach it as a united front and with love and devotion to each other, and you will work it out. You will make sure that any challenge that comes at your way works for both of you. Let me get another cut here, and let's see what the Crystal Spirits Oracle have to offer for this message. Kyanite. Oh, I pulled that for... I think I pulled that for Capricorn today. Let's look at it again. I don't remember exactly what it said, so I'll read it to you. Number 28. Okay, kyanite. Its essential meaning is resolving disputes, diplomacy, restoring harmony, mending fences, and building bridges. Yes, that's what I feel from this entire reading, that both of you are ready, have always put the work in on this relationship because you knew it was meaningful, and that you are going to continue to do that. And that's why you're in the place that you are in, because you've approached love not as a storybook romance or the movies or whatever you see on in the media, but you're approaching it as a process, a never-ending process. Let me see what specifically it says for relationships. You may have the best idea in the room, but Kyanite Spirit is here to tell you that in this moment, you are called on to be a bigger person. I am positive that has to do with planning a wedding. There are so many conflicts that come up in a wedding, and you are going to be the bigger person, Virgo. You're very mature, very responsible, and you're going to see to it that compromises are met, that meet expectations in the best way possible. You will learn... All will learn from your modeling of diplomacy, excuse me. You might be surprised by how much more readily your wisdom is heard when you reach out in love before you try to sway someone with logic. Yes, Virgo believes logic solves all problems. If people would just be logical like you, then everyone would see the light and be reasonable, and everything would work out. But you realize that at times like these, when emotions are heightened, we don't always think as logically as we could otherwise. And so you're going to be very understanding of that. That's part of what you're realizing from your wait and see position here. Okay, well, Virgo, this is the best we've got. It's the best I've had in any love and relationship reading. So I want you to go forth, love, enjoy, and thank you for clicking on this reading. If you resonated with this, please give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I hope you come back. I'm going to be posting another reading this week, and I'd love to read for you again. Thank you so much.